All right, welcome to Physics, Friday, October 2nd. Today is quiz day. All week we've been working on solving for distance, solving for time, and solving for velocity. And then yesterday was really an opportunity to make sure those were done. We look at the feedback, and hopefully you asked any questions that you had to be ready for the quiz today. Okay. Um, so just a couple things. Looking at the quiz, I have it due today. Um, it is not going to let you submit it multiple times. Okay, but if you go into the agenda again, you'll see it there. You can also access it here. It says quiz, but it's not a Canvas quiz. It is just another formative. Okay. Um, but I've made the settings so you're not going to see the feedback. You're not going to see if you got the answer right or wrong um, until in a later date when we go over it as a class and see how we did. Okay. But so you open this link until you submit it though. Let me rephrase that. Until you submit it, you should be able to reopen it and you could start it and then finish it later, that kind of thing. Okay, but looking at the quiz, um, I've got some simple directions up here, and then I've got a table to kind of help us out. So first, complete all the questions to the best of your ability. You may use a calculator. Of course, I don't expect you to do this by hand. Refer to the solving for the unknown variable chart to assist you. As I mentioned, you're going to be solving for distance, time, and velocity all in this quiz. And so I created this chart for you to help you remember how I rearranged the equations for you. Okay, so I would really recommend that you determine which variable is missing and which one you need to solve for, and then really use these. And so the next thing I really recommend is showing your work. If you can show your work, I can definitely give partial credit if you're using the correct equation and then you're plugging into the numbers, even if you get the number or the answer a little wrong. Okay. I've also helped us with some common units because one of the things that I kept seeing was, students might use an M, but they're talking about miles. Okay. So M really does stand for meters. KM is kilometers, MI is for miles, and then, feet. So I just put these common units in here. So really make sure you include your units in your answer. Remember, velocity is going to have a distance and a time with a slash or a division in there. So it is really, meters per second is how you say it, kilometers per hour. That's very important. Some people said yesterday, for whatever reason, the slash wasn't working. And I don't know why the slash wouldn't be working unless you've perhaps changed the language of your keyboard. Sometimes that can happen. But if that's the case, go ahead and write it out. Okay. So, for example, this would be miles, per hour. So go ahead and write that out. And I've kind of given that to you here as well. So I really want to make sure you get the units correct. That will be part of the grading in this. So you will not get full credit if your units are not correct. And then again for time, seconds, minutes, hours, and years. Okay. Then again, I'm giving you a couple kind of math problems where I'm just giving you the numbers. You have to go, okay, which one is missing, and then solve for it using the correct equation. And then as you go down, I have 9 questions. And then there are 3 word problems. Okay. So do your best again to plug those numbers in correctly. Please show your work so that I can hopefully give you full credit or partial credit. And if you have questions, I know it's a quiz, but you can still message me or email me if you have a question, especially if it's about something going wrong or not quite accessing right. and that type of thing. Okay. So, um, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Um, and good luck. I look forward to seeing how we do. I know a lot of you have been working hard, so I'm excited.